Good morning. We are at Market Street real quick, just picking up some breakfast. It's been a great week. I'm getting filmed today by Texas Tech University. They are coming to film, I guess, like a promo video for the College of Education. Since I graduated from there and I'm a teacher already, they wanted to get some interview and some shots of me in the classroom and things like that to put in their video for Texas Tech. So, should be pretty exciting. See y'all in a minute. Guess what? It's Friday. So excited. All right, so busy day. We've got mass screening this morning, so they're gonna check the kids' hearing and their eyesight and stuff like that. We've got Texas Tech coming to film in the classroom this morning. And then tonight, which is super exciting, it's movie night. The PTA is putting on this movie night where they bring this huge blow-up screen and the kids get to, it's basically like being at the drive-in, except they sit in the grass and they get to watch movies. So the teachers are expected to stay tonight and help out and stuff. So I'm probably gonna work until the time that starts and then stay and do that. So I will be at work for quite a while today, but all good. Hopefully we'll get a bunch done and maybe I won't have to come into work today. But big thing, I'm gonna try to do an Ask Me Anything again. Those of you that have seen the ones in the last couple weekends, I really enjoy them. I think they're good, and hopefully you guys enjoy them as well. So if you have any questions about being a vegan, about being a vlogger, about teaching, about just anything at all, post those questions down below. I'm also posting up on my Facebook and on my Twitter as well for people to send in questions, and I try to get to all the questions that I can. So if you have any questions about anything at all, post those questions down below and I will try to get to them either on Saturday or on Sunday. Cool. See you guys in a minute. All right, made it through the day. I feel so stupid. I did not set this up while they were interviewing me. I totally could have gotten some sweet shots of me being interviewed by Tech. So he explained what the video was for. They did some interview questions and they did some B-roll in my classroom, and they're using that with several other teachers' videos to kind of have a promo video to try to get people to come to the human sciences. So it's gonna be like an advertisement, I guess, to try to become a teacher. So, which is pretty cool. I went to Tech, it was a great program, really enjoyed myself. Next up, I'm going to do some Tucker signing for you guys. Several people have asked. I haven't gotten around to it yet. I'm gonna get that done first, and then I'm gonna go to help set up for the movie night / family fun night tonight at Hardwick. So let's get some Tucker signing done, and then let's go see what it's like at the family fun night. All right, so first and foremost, I'm not gonna do everything word for word the way that Tucker signing is, because that's not my program, and if I do the entire thing for you guys, then I'm taking away money from someone who made this program. So first and foremost, let me show you this. That way you can see where I got this and you can order your own. So this is called Tucker Signing, and it's by Bethany Tucker. And the rationale behind this is the same rationale of why I use sign language. The sounds of words are really hard to hold on to for 5-year-olds because it's just something out there. There's no way to like write it or to hold on to it. And so the sound of the word we use is our hand. And I always tell my kids, your hands are connected to your brain. When we use our hands, we make strong connections. When we just stand there and look at me, we make weak connections. So let me go through some of these signs. First of all, let me show you the alphabet. Now I've changed a few that are a little bit easier for me to use with my kids in conjunction with sign language. So A, B, K, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, O, M, N, A, O, P, Q, R, S, T, A, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So that's the alphabet. If you go through this book, it literally will guide you through. Lesson 1, we start with the E. And if I draw on my hand right here, that would make the letter E. And then you shoot it out, long E, E, E. And so I go, E says E says big, and I have it on the board, big E, little E, And then we go, E, E, E. Okay, and let's see, lesson number 2. So M, so I'm gonna draw an M on my finger. 1 jump, 2 jump, and then you go mmm. And these 3 fingers are reminding you to go mmm, because N, these 2 fingers drop the lip down. Mmm. That's how they remember the difference between the mmm sound and the mmm sound. So as you go through these lessons, every time I introduce a new letter, which is either 1 or 2 a week, I also use the Tucker signing lessons. You know, S says, W says woo. And then as we get to words when we're writing or when we're reading books that have chunks in them, that's when I address the chunks, when we find them in real life. And so as I get to the chunks while I am either reading with the kids or writing with the kids, that's when I address it. For example, when I got to the word see, S-E-E, we tried to read it and we went s-eh-eh. That doesn't make sense. And I go, oh, wait a second, I know a 1st grade thing. But then you get really close to them and you're like, now, don't tell the 1st grade teachers that I'm telling you this. And I pretend I make this huge thing that I'm looking at the door, making sure it's closed. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna teach you some 1st grade stuff, but don't tell them. And then we talk about the 2 E's, E, like that, okay? And so as we get through those, for example, the CH, so here's my C, ch, my SH, sh, my ING, ing. Couple others, E, R, A, R, R. So, I'm not gonna go through this entire lesson with you, but if you're interested, this is the book to get right here, okay? Tucker Signing Strategies for Readers. And it will go through everything with you. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to learn this. So, I hope that was helpful. It was just a real quick zippity-doo-dah shoot through the lesson so that you kind of have an idea of how I use it in my room. And then once I've introduced all my letters and all my chunks, every time we're writing, every time we're reading, anytime we see those chunks especially, we use our signs. Okay, just like if I was reading the word cat, we would go through it, and as I'm pointing at it, I'm going at, then we slide through it, cat. And when they're trying to write at journal time and they come and they say, Mr. Rogers, how do I write chip? Or something like that, I would go, And just that, they'll go, CH! And then they're just like so excited they can do it on their own. So, highly recommend this. And while I'm thinking about it, some people have asked me what sign language cards I use. So, this is the sign language that I use right here. I ordered these cards on Amazon. We learn 3 a day. I start with behavior signs, and then I use signs that will help with content. Like agree, you think the same. Disagree, you think different. Disappear, here you are, you disappear. So when I get to words that are kind of hard for them to understand, I also find those cards. And if they're not on there, I also use a website called Sign Savvy and LifePrint. So that was my pretty long teacher tip for the day. Hope it was super helpful. And again, like I said earlier, I'm gonna be doing Ask Me Anything either on Saturday or Sunday. So if you want a question, you gotta get on YouTube, post it down below, and I will answer those questions. It could be a silly question, it can be a question about my vegan eating and cooking, it can be a question about our travels, it could be a question about teaching, I don't care. But if you have a question for me, post it down below and I'll try to get to it on either Saturday or Sunday. Awesome. Now we gotta go set up. Let's go.
So each grade level put together a basket, and then it's a raffle for a fundraiser. Candy, Pepto-Bismol.
Hey, note to self. Stop lifting heavy things when you have a bad back. Mistake.
Free labor. Love this. Free labor.
All right, I am leaving school. I actually didn't get a whole lot of video of the family night because I signed up for the setup and most of the setup was getting done already, so I took all of the kiddos just running around in a pack and I brought them into my room and I put them to work. They cleaned my room, sanitized everything, cleaned the whiteboards, organized the markers, just anything and everything that I could do. I had them get to work. So my duty was to distract the horde of children so that their parents could get done what they needed to do. So that was super fun. And I've come to realize, ladies and gentlemen of the internet, that I get along with groups of children better than I do with groups of adults. I don't know what that says about me, but I love hanging out with kids. I don't know if it's their like pure hearts, right? I mean, if they're happy, they're happy. If they're sad, they're sad. They're gonna tell you the truth. They're not gonna like pretend to try to be something they're not. I don't know. I love being around kindergartners and pre-K friends. They're just awesome. So anyway, enough of that. I am driving over to Alamo right now to meet my lovely wife. We are gonna go watch, we're gonna go watch Snowden, about the guy that released all of the governmental documents to WikiLeaks. So, should be pretty good. I'll let you know in a second if it's worth seeing or not. All right, we are back from the movies, and apparently we need to talk about the epicness of the government wiretapping us. So, thanks a lot, Snowden. Now I have to have serious talk. Not really. Anyway,
yes,
we're home.
really.
Movie was good. It's a little slow. Slower than I thought it would be for an espionage movie. Because my wife, she never agrees with me on any of the movies.
I don't agree with you at all.
I thought it was slow. But everything's slow in ADHD mode. So, I'm going to bed. See you guys tomorrow.